Okay, so because I'm a teacher, because you are grade 12 students, because this is important, let's recap. So I'm going to have a function. Because I have no imagination at all, I keep drawing my function the same way. I'm going to take 2 points. I'm going to allow one of the points to be x. The second point I'm going to allow to be farther down on the x-axis. How far? I don't know. How about h units down? Whatever that is. I'm talking in general here. So I've got my first point. I've got my second point on the domain. This distance here in between is h. So when I go up and I talk about the points on the curve using function notation, this will be f of x. When I come up and talk about this point on the curve, this will be the function f of x plus h. So I now have 2 points. If I want to talk about the slope of the secant, or if I want to be really impressive, I could talk about it as the difference quotient because it means the same thing. So if you go to a party and you meet someone that says, yeah, I was working with the slope of a secant, you can say, I call that the difference quotient, and be like all snobby and like walk away. But that'd be rude, so don't do that. So what we have now, I'm having mask issues. There we go, I think. Pardon me? No, they didn't give me bigger masks. These masks are too small, and I got alfalfa ears, I know. Stop laughing at me. You're so mean. Okay, so what we have now is we want the slope of the secant. AB. I'm going to call this A. I'm going to call this B, which is going to be also called the difference quotient, which by definition is going to be delta y over delta x. So delta y over delta x, which is f of x plus h minus f of x all over x plus h minus x. Now think about this for a minute. The function will change, definitely. These values at the functions will change, definitely. On the bottom, this x is always going to be equal to this x. That's just what it means. I chose some arbitrary x value and I went h units down, which means that my new one is x plus h. Therefore, these two will always cancel. So my difference quotient can always be referred to as there. And ladies and gentlemen, you've just calculated the slope of a secant. Okay? In grade 12 terms, not grade 9 terms anymore. Isn't that exciting? Okay, so that's just a little recap. I'm going to stop there and we'll be right back.